Alright guys, thanks for watching. So we're going to hop right into a tutorial demo here for you. This was requested by one of my followers and my friends. So we're going to do a glam, soft glam, just like this other eye over here, but on this side so you can see what I did. I did already prime my eyes with MAC Prep and Prime. We are going to be using the Shade and Light Eye Palette from Kat Von D. We're going to start here with this shade at the end, which is kind of like a burnt peachy orange. And I like to go right under the brow bone and swirl it and then kind of rub it all down the eye. Alright, that helps create a little bit of a base before we get into the warmer shade to give some dimension, which is going to be this guy right here. I'm going to use my MAC 221, which is a little bit thinner than the original MAC 217 I was using before, okay? We're going to take that, pack a little bit of color on the end there, and go in the crease and kind of start rolling that through. I like to use rolling motions, not windshield wiper motions, more rolling. Then I like to open my eye, make sure I'm putting the product where I like it to be, and continue adding it a little bit higher to give myself that dimension. This is a really easy look to do. You could do it with this palette or any other matte brown eyeshadow palette. So as you can see, it already kind of made my eye look bigger and more opened. I'm gonna go dip back in. And we just keep doing this until you get the desired color you're after. Trying to keep it so you guys can see my strokes here, how I blend. Then I go back with no additional product with the first brush that I used for the underbrow, and just kind of melt that in, keep it looking nice and clean. Alright, so I think I have my desired color saturation level here. So I did about 3 coats, concentrating most of it on the outer corner of my eye. Alright, so it's going to look a little something like this. We'll kind of zoom in so you can see. Got a nice shape going there as well. So then we're going to set that palette down. We're going to move on to what I actually put on my lid, which is a few products here, so it's gonna take a second to explain what I did here and actually demo it. So I used the Liquid Moon Dust in the color Space Time. So these are cool, so when you pull them out, they have like an actual wand to it. I always wipe some of the product off, and then I go straight in with the brush, and I color it on. Try to stay just in the area that doesn't have any product color to it. And then you kind of match it up with the other eye. Zooming in for you. You're gonna blend this right up to the crease. Alright, so once that's on, you can kind of see where the shape is and where maybe you want to take that original brush, which is what did the crease, the 221, kind of take it and feather out those edges just a little bit. Don't have to get too crazy with it, but enough so it looks a little bit cleaner. All right, So that is done. Then we move on to Color Pop. I like to top this on top so it gives it a little bit more sparkle. This color is called Blaze. This is best used with your fingers, so just make sure your hands are clean before you dip in. And then I like to pat it just on top of the other shade. The Moon Dust Liquid Shadow we put down first. It just kind of makes it a little bit more vibrant to do the two-step process on this. And then I kind of blend it out with my finger so the sparkles are a little bit more distributed evenly in the crease. Alright, so now we're starting to match the other eye, right? I make sure I clean off my finger on a towel or a makeup wipe so you can continue on with your look. With Color Pop shadows, they are fantastic. Just make sure you have them closed up real nice and tight as soon as you're done using it, otherwise they will dry up on you. Go back in with that 221 brush with no additional product. You're just gonna kind of blend it. So there's always a whole lot of blending happening with this product. So as you can see, we're pretty even here with the look. We are going to add my favorite part of this look, which is glitter. Glitter is optional. So this is what it looks like without glitter, and this is what it looks like with glitter. I wanted to show you both options just because it is preference if you want to use the glitter or if you don't. But I like to use Midnight Cowboy, the liquid liner glitters from Urban Decay. So I kind of roll it around and then I just swipe it like so. You don't want tons of glitter on this look because the eyeshadow already has some glitter to it, but just enough to add that little bit of reflect. And I lightly pat that all over the eye. Okay, so now we are glittered and matching up. Once that is on, I kind of just give my eye a second and let it finish drying before I mess with it any further. I go back into the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I actually use the MAC angle brush. I believe it's a 226, but my number is worn off, but they're angle brush here. And I pack that same brown color that we used in the crease, this guy, onto my waterline. So I go in and follow that line right across. And I like to smudge it into the lash line. Okay, so that's one coat. I always do a few more just to make sure it's as dark as I want to. Make sure you really get in on the rim of the eye, the waterline. It's gonna give you just that pop that you need to complete this look. And then I take what's left on the brush and run it under the lashes. Okay, and if you feel like it looks not as clean as you like, then I take that same brush that I used for the crease, the 221 brush from MAC, and then I just kind of gently clean under it. And then if you already have your makeup on like I do, I take my highlighting brush and just dust off if there's any excess that has fallen down. Okay. Then we're ready for our last step. You could add lashes to this to make it a little bit more glamorous. If you're looking for more like an everyday look, just use mascara. I'm gonna use the Colossal Big Shot Mascara by Maybelline. This is just the one I'm favoring lately from the drugstore. And go in and coat those lashes. I like to roll my mascara brush. I always do 2 coats of mascara, so we're going to dip back in. And one last coat. Okay. Then last but certainly not least, we're gonna put a liquid lipstick on. I'm gonna use the color Prairie by Lime Crime, and that will complete the look. All right. So this is the look. We're gonna go up close so you can see. All right, and then I always top my looks off with, of course, Urban Decay Up All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, because nobody wants to put their makeup on and then not have it last. Woo! Make sure you give yourself a little fan after that, let it dry completely. And that completes this eye tutorial of a soft, glamorous look. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys would like to see more tutorials like this, please comment down below or go on my Instagram and comment on the pictures of what you would like to see done in a tutorial. I had a great time, and as always, see you on the next one.